Welcome to Jack's Sputnik channel. I'm on vacation and today I'm going to explain how to make money on your vacation. And I've been doing stock photography, but this episode is not only about stock photography, but it's very much about it. I've been doing stock photography for 12 years now, and this could be my main source of income. Could, because I have other sources, which is good, but it is definitely worthwhile. And in this episode I want to explain how to do it right, not to waste your time and money, and still to enjoy your vacation with family. I have two boys. They're playing video games there under the car, so like besides the car, and yeah, so it's not always easy to travel with your family, take photos, make money on it, and so on and so on. But in this episode, in easy steps, I'll explain you how to do it. So first step, prepare yourself. So for example, now we are in Italy, Tuscany, and there's a lot of like super popular locations in Tuscany in Italy. And doing prior research is very important. So I like classic like travel guides, like printed travel guides. I just love them. They usually contain a very useful information and they're fun to read, and this is something different than just sitting in front of your computer. But the other thing is you can search for special hashtags like Tuscany on Instagram, but also what is very effective is to search for the location you're going to on stock photography websites. And there you can find the best spots and very interesting places that you maybe didn't hear about before, or was difficult to find on internet, but then you found it, oh wow, this is such a great place, I want to go there. Which brings me to point number two. Point number two is that it's okay to copy photos of other people, which I'm saying that and you may be like, wow, like how can you do that? It's like stealing somebody's ideas. Like, take it easy, take it easy. What I'm saying is that searching for inspiration and searching for good photos of other people will give you these ideas, how to be creative, how to approach like this or that subject. Will show you another ideas than your own ideas, how to like take better photos. And then usually it ends up, you never copy those photos. You just have your own path, your own way, your own personality, your own way to approach things. But being inspired will push you a little further than you would probably go yourself. The other thing is, don't be afraid to put people in the photos. Of course, if it's street photography, it cannot be used in commercial use. So if there's no model release signed with MOLUS visible in the picture, you can only use it as editorial pictures. So in other words, news content. But if you travel with your family, with your girlfriend, with your friends, or whatever, like, you can use their faces, use their presence to make those photos look better. It's more like lifestyle photography, so you can take some cool hats, some cool dress, and take like more lifestyle or even fashion photos in places, beautiful places you visit. In that case, it's always important to remember that even if it's your wife, even if it's somebody you trust 100%, this person has to sign model release that is available on most stock photography websites like Shutterstock, Adobe Stock, or iStock, which by the way are the best places to sell your photos online, the most effective stocks. The other thing is, the better your pictures are, the more chance there is to win photography contests. There's a ton of photography contests all over the internet, in printed magazines, in online magazines, everywhere. If your photos are good enough, if you pay enough attention to make them shine, to make them stand out, you can win some contests. Those contests are not usually like something that you will win $1 million, but you can win a lot of nice equipment. Some like money gratification is there available for you, and the joy itself that, oh wow, my photo won. And the fact that you can, then boast with this photo, okay, my photo was printed, my photo was published, it by itself, it gives a lot of value to your work. And the same moment you take this photo, you gain experience, which is very valuable in later commercial work. So You may ask, okay, but I have my cell phone. I can take super cool photos with my Xiaomi or iPhone or whatever phone you have there. And that's right. I mean, you can take very nice photos with modern smartphones. That's no doubt about it. And I'm not against smartphone photography. However, imagine any camera you buy, like APS-C or full frame or even Micro Four Thirds system, these sensors are usually 10 times, 20 times bigger than the sensor you have in your phone. And despite the fact that AI is doing an amazing job there, and there are some algorithms that process those photos amazingly, still, I do not believe, I see that those pictures are just better, and just any regular camera will give you much more creativity or much more creative choices. And that's what this thing is all about. Now, about cameras and settings. The cameras I usually use and I love the most are like Sony a7 Mark IV. This is like a workhorse. It works in every situation. It never fails. The other one that I really love is Fujifilm X-S20, a super cool, smaller, lighter camera with amazing possibilities. 4K 10-bit, 4:2. You have like beautiful raw pictures, like you can take beautiful raw pictures and then process them. I'll tell you about processing later and how to prepare and how to do it. But like really, like any camera on the market will do just better job than smartphone. You can go for Canon, you can go for Nikon, whatever is your preference. If it's a modern mirrorless camera, it will do just fine. My preference is for Sony because it's very practical, but if you like the look of Fuji, okay, go for it. I have Leica M11 here, which doesn't even have autofocus, but it is an amazing camera, of course. It is expensive camera, but whatever camera you choose, remember that the key thing is to take the right settings. Okay, let me just, the wind, I don't want the wind to destroy my audio. But the key thing is the right settings. So usually in this like more lifestyle photography settings, you want to open your aperture, like 2.0, 2.8. I don't like to open aperture in lifestyle when it comes to traveling too much because you want to see a little bit of the context. So for example, now we are in Italy, in Tuscany. You want to show that this is Tuscany. You want to show the context. Even this recording is recorded with f8.0. So for landscape, something between f5.6 to f11, f9 is my favorite. f2.8, I like it for lifestyle photography, f.40. Very important factor is those pictures, despite any creative solutions there, any creativity aspects there, has to be sharp and low noise. This is specifically important if you want to sell your photos online on macro stock photography websites. So remember, like if the photos are blurry, not sharp, just throw them away. Don't even upload them because you will waste time. And you don't want to go with ISO too high because that you will ruin technical aspects of your photos. My boy, I just wanted some attention. I'll give him attention when we start with recording. So, like, I have this rule that I usually do not cross 800 ISO because then, like, usually pictures are noisier unless you have A7 Mark III, A7 III S by Sony, 12 megapixels, and then you can go way higher and there's no noise. But that's just one in a million camera. So, but basically 800 is the highest ISO I usually go. So if I want to take photos in the night, I usually have my little gorilla pod, a little tripod, and that's the way to go. But of course you can turn on image stabilization, open your aperture a little bit to 2.8, and you're good to go. Lenses, if you want more lifestyle photography, usually it's great to have some prime lens, like small 35mm lens is a way to go for that solutions. But in general, I like wide angle zoom. So like on full frame, 16 to 35, this is my favorite. If you have 16 to 50, even better. Some of you may have preference to work with longer lenses. You already know that you like longer lenses, you like this reach. That's okay too. But travel light. If you take too much equipment, you will lose joy. If you take too heavy equipment, it will be too difficult and you may end up just taking photos with your phone. So be practical. Remember that you want to have this equipment with you. You want to take the best photos so that you can really earn on those photos. And the most important thing when you take those photos, when you bring them home, is to edit, select, and upload those photos. And about that, I will share more information after vacation, when you will all be back to your offices, to your home offices, to your homes, and you can see it easily, make selection, and I'll show you how to do it in an effective way, not to lose your time, not to lose the effort, just focus on the most important thing and make some money on your vacation photography. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If yes, thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I see you in next recordings. Cheers. Oh, I forgot to tell you that this little town behind me, it's San Gimignano in Toscana, Italy, and it's a beautiful place. And let me just go back to my vacation with family, and I will have pasticciotto and pizza today. Ciao Italia. Sorry. So ciao Italia. Now that worked.